Hello, AP Physics students. It's Ms. Howell. Welcome back from spring break. I hope everything is going well for you. I hope everybody is healthy and enjoying some extra time with their family. And I hope you're ready to come back to AP Physics 2 and do a little bit of work. We'll see. Maybe you're looking for a distraction, maybe not. I know I am, so we're going to keep going. So a couple of things. So the College Board said that after Unit 5, which is the one that we just completed with electromagnetism, we do not need to complete the last two units. Unit 6 and 7, the optics unit that we just started, will not be on the AP test, and the atomic and nuclear physics will not be on the AP test. So what I've decided to do is turn our attention to reviewing for the AP test, which will be given on your iPad or on a device. It will be free response, and it will still be given, I think, in May. So we are going to abandon optics for now and go back to the beginning, go back to fluid dynamics and start our review. So the first thing I'm going to do is take you to this Howell AP Physics 2 document, which is located in Canvas. And before the break, we were still learning about optics. And now, the week of March 30th, we are going to turn our attention to reviewing for the AP exam. Again, optics, I found out, will not be on the AP exam. So we're just going to sort of cut bait and focus on what we know will be tested. So the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is to review the objectives and skills for Unit 1 Fluid Dynamics. And when I click on this link, let's see how well this will work. It takes us to a document that is in Canvas, and it's the entire course and exam description. And you can see it's quite long. It's actually 240 pages long, so I apologize for that. Although I didn't write it, the College Board wrote it. And what I'm suggesting that you do is first of all, wait for it to load, but read through the objectives that are listed under fluid dynamics. I think it will help you to look at and to remember. This actually has a lot of really good information about how the test works and how AP Classroom works. We kind of already did that stuff, but course framework. Come on, Wi-Fi, you can do it. Okay, pardon me while I wait for my Wi-Fi here. So anyway, yeah, this document talks about the content, and it shows you the way that the whole course is set up. And I guess where I'd like you to start here is when we look at Unit 1, fluids, we can see the sections in Unit 1, fluid systems, density, pressure and forces, free body diagrams, buoyancy, conservation of energy and fluid flow. That's another way of saying Bernoulli's principle. And then conservation of mass flow rates. That's the flow rate principle. So hopefully you guys can scroll through here again and just read read Unit 1 and its corresponding big ideas. I think that will be helpful to you. They seem to be quite mysterious at the moment because my Wi-Fi is so slow. But I'm going to move on in the interest of keeping this video shorter than 15 minutes. Okay, so back to my document here. So you're going to review the skills and objectives from fluid dynamics. There's also a textbook chapter that I posted, which is also quite large, but if you need to read stuff. That's helpful. And then I also posted these crash course videos from PBS are really great.
Musician is the best way to learn, practice, and master the guitar. Just grab your acoustic or electric and play along.
You can also learn. Okay.
This episode of Crash Course Physics is sponsored by Audible. I think fluids are fascinating and awesome because they happen to be my area of expertise as an engineer in fluid dynamics. But it's not just me who's intrigued by how things flow. Legend has it that a man once ran naked through the streets because he was so excited about.
They're pretty succinct. If you have questions, I'd like you to post them on this discussion board. And then I have an assignment for you. It's a class kick assignment. Let's see if this will behave here. You should be able to log in with Google. Oops. You press the right button. Okay. So here's the one we're looking at. So basically, I put this was originally an AP Classroom. I put it in Class Kick because I want to be able to see your work. So you can write in here, and then I can see it, and then I can put notes in here, and that'll be really helpful. Hopefully, you guys know that there's you can type text boxes in. You can talk if you want. There's a way to record a response. So that is how we're going to try to do that. So that's the first thing for this week. And then the second thing this week, let me go back to print mode. Come on. Print layout. There we go. Okay. Okay, so you've got these videos to watch. You've got this class kick thing to do. Then on April 1st, I would like you to do the latest two things that I assigned in AP Classroom. They're called Unit 1 Part 1 Review and Unit 1 Part 2 Review. So remember AP Classroom, I put the link in here, but AP Classroom is apclassroom.collegeboard.com. And if you have questions, again, I would like you to post them on the discussion board. And then I'll respond to your questions in the discussion board, and I'll make videos if needed, especially if I see a question that I think a lot of you might have. On Friday, there's no new assignment. I'll just make sure that your questions are answered. And I'm honestly just interested to see how this week goes, and I'd like this to be sort of I'd like to be responsive to your questions and needs regarding this stuff. Okay, so let's see if I can go back to this here. Yeah, so anyway, yes, welcome back from spring break. Again, we are going back to the beginning and starting to review for the AP exam, which will be on units 1 through 5, which was through electromagnetism. I hope you're well. I miss you. And I hope to see you online this week. All right, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.